EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with their opponents. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Sanders. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Cowboys 40-yard line.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That is caught inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive
and Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Pass complete.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Point after.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing.
Come on now, let's go.
A first down carry by Elliott. And across across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
With the give to Ezekiel Elliott.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
57, Mike, 57. We're going to 54, why ain't? I'm coming. Kill.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. On first down, it's Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it, and blocking it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
By the wide receiver.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
At the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
36. Hey, smash.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Mike 57.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now he's forced out left. He'll try and run it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
15. First down, Philadelphia.
And they're running the jet sweep. This is Jeffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 20-yard line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
57.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Elliott, the ball.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
DeSean Jackson, the ball carrier.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds.
The Cowboys
and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. 10th carry now for Elliott. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards to the house. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll roll him out right. Jeffrey puts it in over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
first and 10 is Sanders. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
57. Mike, 57.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete.
Prescott
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pull it together. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Man out.
Prescott off play action. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott steps away to his left. This is caught, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and
And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a second down run with Sanders, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Right back to Sanders on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working hard.